well, despite the fact he is the only player sort of maintaining their Champions League status
100%.
at the moment, isn't he? But still, seems like it's good for both parties at this point. Luka Jović costing 52.4 million, so congratulations to Frankfurt on turning over a profit. And apparently he's been paid £8.7 million a year, so big up yourself for that pay packet, Luka. Real Madrid will hope he can hit the ground running as well, won't they? Because their lack of goals last season really cost them, finishing third on 68 points.
Grim reading.
That is ugly. Scoring just 63 in La Liga, their lowest tally since 99-2000. Jović, like we said, could help fix that problem, should help fix that problem. 27 goals in all competitions last season, and you'd imagine that those numbers are going to go through the roof given the service he will get. Karim Benzema, of course, getting 30, which
it's one of them cases that does happen now and again, which is just very unlucky.
And it's for everybody. When you are on the field, it doesn't matter if he's on your team. Of course, if he's on your team, he's your teammate, you feel a bit more. But when Alan happened, the feeling after it happened, it was horrible. Everybody was looking at each other. Even though there is one of the biggest games that you can play, the feeling of an injury like that one is very bad. And it's true that, of course, you never want something to happen to a player like this one. And it's a bad feeling for everybody on the pitch.
But when you go back into the dressing room and you know that's happened to one of your teammates, is the result almost irrelevant in that situation?
Yeah, in a way, because all you just want to know if he's okay. What's happened? Is he gonna be okay? Is always one of the first questions. And even being honest, when Alan Smudger did come back, he wasn't exactly the same. He wasn't the same player. You know, it's one of them injuries that maybe trauma.
You right now that we have trace evidence that appears to link you to the death of John Bonet. What would you tell me?
That is totally impossible. Go retest.
How is it impossible?
I did not kill my child. I didn't have a thing to do with it.
And I'm not talking somebody's guess or some rumor or some story.
I don't care what you're talking about.
I'm talking about scientific evidence.
I don't give a flying flip how scientific it is. Go back to the damn drawing board. I didn't do it. John Ramsey didn't do it, and we didn't have a clue of anybody who did do it. So we all got to start working together from here this day forward to try to find out who the hell did it.
All is lost. When you're feeling the most trapped and down and nothing can go right, I feel like those are the moments that define you. Those are those character canon moments that are like, what am I going to do now? You know, how do you respond to that? And thinking your way, feeling your way, working your way through those things on the other side. It's like, you know, I don't know who said the saying, but like usually, you know, you're the closest to getting what you want. It's always the hardest. It's always the feeling when you're getting ready to, you know, people give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit and they give up. And I will not be the person who quit before I got what I wanted or what I needed or what
Hello and welcome to a, special episode of The Rest is Football. I'm not joined today by Alan and Micah. They're both away, but I'm delighted to say that here with us is the former Watford, Burnley, Everton manager, a certain Sean Dyche. Sean, welcome.
Oh yeah, nice to see you.
Great to see you too. What was you thinking in the early stages of coaching? I know you eventually got the Watford job. What was you thinking in terms of, did you actually do you coaches and managers think that, right, this is how I want my teams to play? This is my style. This is what I want to see.
In the origins of it, I got the job at Watford as youth team coach under Eddie Buford. It was terrific, absolutely terrific to give me the chance. And a lad called Davy Dodds and Dick Bate, the late Dick Bate. So I had these really good people to learn from. But I just wanted to give something back, to be honest. I thought I'd had a journeyman career. I'd been
Appreciate it. Long time coming,
Yep.
My little brother, I remember the first time I seen him. Summertime practices at LSU. He runs a post corner. He was out of bounds. Quarterback threw it, and he reached up with one hand and grabbed it like that. And I was like, nobody's going to say nothing about this? So we just going to, so he just going to catch this ball with one hand, and we just going to act like people do that. You know what I mean? And eventually you become who you become, man. I'm very proud of you.
Hold up. limitless. Take a stomach, can't pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm finna get me up. On the mission, get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision, I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, can't pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.
Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder, Ryan Clark, very special. Sit down on the pivot. I want to get something out the way first. You're not here to retire, right?
There's no chance. I can't. It's something that I'm like, as I sat there.
He's not sitting well.
He's not
sitting
check
well.
your hands. Now, why is it that it's just the hand, the foot, and the mouth?
Yeah, why those things? Extremities.
All those are going into the same.
The foot's going. Well, they're little kid things, so maybe the foot's going in the mouth and the hands going. Is it
that literal? Like, is it because
is it bacterial?
Is it because the hands and the feet are going in the mouth? Are we talking like, because babies do?
Yeah.
Like you looked it
I
up.
think
Is it a virus or
viral.
it's viral? Yeah. Okay.
And there's nothing to do about it. It's just one of those things that just goes away on its own, and the kids get, and then they don't get again after they get it. I think.
Oh, it's like a chickenpox type. That's like one of those viruses
yeah.
that you can't get again. Now, what is that? Why are there some viruses you can't get again, and other ones that you just get every fucking year?
They live with you. Yeah, the chickenpox virus lives with you forever.
Yes,
right?
I'm picturing like a party of like
dormant.
viruses where they're all hanging out. You know what I mean? It's like, are you a repeater? Or are you like a one-time guy? Yeah.
No one ever been around that don't have a head job. And I don't have a problem saying it. I've never had a problem saying it. I've been saying it. So during those times, man, when they talked about me and they're relating the Rooney Rule and things that I've done and all of that, I'm thinking about those guys, whether or not they're going to get an opportunity to prove what I know about them.
And it's so funny, that dynamic, because you're an amazing football mind. Like, you know ball. But do you think about that you're the standard for African-American coaches, for minority coaches? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you just...
Trust a 2,000-year-old book called the Bible to give you any type of truth. And so that forced me, against my will, to study and to find evidence to support this faith. And that was a very healthy exercise. Mm. And the more I studied, the more I found that indeed Jesus Christ is the truth. No, I can't prove Christ, but I can't prove anything in life. To prove means to show that it cannot be another way. I can't prove to you that I'm not just a bad dream you guys are having right now. Maybe I'm a bad dream you're having right now. But the overwhelming evidence is, no, I'm sitting here and you're sitting there, and that's why we behave and treat each other the way we do, because the evidence is we're really here having this conversation. So I can't prove that God exists, but the overwhelming evidence of order and design pointing to a designer, of this innate drive for meaning in life, of love. Love demands there be more to reality than simple matter and energy, simply biochemical reactions. There's got to be some type of spiritual being who creates us with this.
Like, you haven't, like, give me some background to this, because then you sent me videos from the show. All you've done is like completely put Nas lyrics in our group chat. You're a changed man. Like, I've been on this thing since '94 when I was in high school, 30 years. Where's this come from?
I don't think you appreciate how good Nas is, first of all. Okay, so we went to Vegas this weekend.
Okay.
And the idea was to go for my wife's birthday. We had some friends. And like a week and a half ago, they were like, oh, Chainsmokers is playing, so we should go at XS. And I'm like, I'm in bed by 9. Like, they don't come on until 1:30, but whatever. I'm going to make it. It's my wife's birthday. She's excited. So Friday afternoon, we're walking through the Wynn, and someone goes, oh, check that out. Nas is playing. And my first thought was like, oh, Tim loves Nas. And so they said, should we go? And I said, well, if we can find tickets together, I guess. And then I have to be honest.